Hey everyone, it's Luke from Jettle here. Today we're going to be discussing the key areas of operations. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our new content. The key aspect of operations is how its different functions interact. Strategies are really closely used to respond to influences, and it's the processes which enable these strategies to be implemented. And all of this is done to achieve the role of operations, which is to lower costs or differentiate products and services. Every action in operations has a really distinct purpose. It's usually either to save costs or differentiate products and services. Businesses might look to save costs through outsourcing or by procuring inputs from a cheaper source. A business may differentiate by introducing a new range of models or by introducing new technology which is groundbreaking and innovative. Everything in operations incurs costs. That's why it's known as a cost center. So it's the role of operations managers to reduce costs in order to be more price competitive, which means if their costs are lower, they can reduce their price and consumers are going to respond to the product more favorably. However, there's a really delicate balance between cost and quality. If managers focus too much on reducing costs, the quality of their product is going to decrease and consumers will respond less favorably to their product. So it's the fundamental role of a manager to reduce costs to a measured level which does not significantly hinder the quality of its product. This is known as a trade-off. Operations is all about trade-off. The balance between cost and quality, or speed and efficiency of delivering the product, or how dependable and reliable the product is. Managers need to make these decisions, and it's closely linked to how they position their product. If a product is positioned as high quality, it's going to focus more on reliability and dependability more than it would focus on reducing costs and increasing the speed of delivery. And this is really crucial within evaluate and discuss questions, where you have to use critical thinking to show both sides of the argument. You have to show if we use outsourcing, we might reduce costs. However, the quality of our product may decrease, which could lead to a downturn in sales. This is really important towards reaching those top mark bands because it shows you're able to consider all alternatives and the implications of business decisions. Here we have a multiple choice question based off the role of operations. Pause the video if you'd like to attempt it. So here we have the question. Lemon Cars makes a decision to introduce 5 different models in next year's car. What strategic role best represents this decision? It definitely sounds like A, differentiation, because they're offering different models in order to appeal to a broader range of consumers. It's not going to be cost leadership because by introducing different models, they're hurting their ability to achieve economies of scale, which is actually going to increase costs. It's also not going to be interdependence because there's no mention in the question of any other forms or functions of business studies. And it's not going to be quality assurance because once again, that's irrelevant and not mentioned in the information. So the answer is A. Here we have a short answer, exemplar response, based on what we discussed earlier, the interaction between influences and strategy, which is a common theme between short answers, extended response, and the business report. So the question is, outline how operations management can use one strategy in response to the influence of globalization. So it's important to answer your question in the first sentence. Operations management can use global sourcing, which is your strategy, to expand their web of suppliers, providing access to both cost and quality benefits. So immediately, you're not only answering the question, but you're providing the benefits of using that strategy, which the marker wants to see in your opening sentence. And then you go on to explain the strategy. Through global sourcing, operations can obtain cheaper input costs from international suppliers who are subject to less stringent regulation, contributing to an increase in profitability. Once again, that's the effect of this strategy. And then alternatively, global sourcing also allows operations to procure inputs from global industry leaders, providing a unique point of differentiation through improved finished product quality. So there, we've also included the 2 roles of operation. We've included cheaper input costs, contributing to cost leadership, or better quality inputs, which contributes to differentiation. And here we're showing how this action of global sourcing can actually lead to both roles of operation depending on how we implement the strategy, and you're showing a really holistic understanding of the operations function. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like, comment and subscribe. If you'd like to see our most comprehensive content, please visit jettle.com and we'll see you in the next video.